MotoGP has just been shaken by a major decision that could reshape the competitive landscape for the next few seasons. At a time when many riders are still uncertain about their futures, Marc Márquez has chosen to extend his contract with Ducati for another 2 years. Most surprisingly, the deal is reportedly accompanied by a special clause that highlights the immense trust Ducati places in the 8-time world champion. This decision also comes after Marquez experienced firsthand the potential of Ducati's next-generation 850 cubic centimeters machine for the upcoming regulatory era. Is this a sign that Marc Márquez is already convinced Ducati will remain the strongest bike and carry him back to a world championship title? Let's discuss. Marquez's decision to stay with Ducati is seen as a highly significant step, both for his career and for the Italian manufacturer. After enduring difficult years marked by long-term injuries that affected his performance across several seasons, Marquez now appears increasingly confident that Ducati has the best overall package to help him return to dominance in MotoGP. Interestingly, the new contract is reported to cover not only the duration of the partnership, but also includes a rather rare clause for a rider of his stature. Marquez is said to retain full freedom to end his career or retire at any time without having to pay any penalty to Ducati should he decide to step away from racing. This clause is strong evidence of a relationship built on mutual trust between both parties. At the same time, it also reflects Ducati's deep respect for Marquez's status as one of the greatest legends in MotoGP history, having made extraordinary contributions to the sport for more than a decade. Many believe Marquez's decision to sign a long-term contract was not made suddenly. One of the key contributing factors is thought to be the testing of the new 850 cubic centimeters bike conducted at the Brno circuit. The test marked an important moment for riders and teams to gain an early understanding of the development direction ahead of MotoGP's new regulatory era. Although the testing session did not go perfectly after Marquez suffered a crash in the morning session and did not continue in the afternoon, he still managed to gather valuable data and insights regarding the bike's characteristics and potential. This early evaluation is believed to have further strengthened his confidence that Ducati has the right foundation to remain competitive at the highest level in the coming seasons. During the test, Marquez had already posted competitive lap times and shown promising speed before the crash brought his program to an early end. Although he ultimately finished 6th in the combined timesheets, many observers believe the result does not fully reflect his true potential or that of the new Ducati machine. He lost significant track time that could have been used to improve his lap times and collect crucial performance data for the next generation bike. Marquez's confidence in Ducati's long-term project is also evident in his willingness to quickly agree to the new 2-year deal. Many believe the Spanish rider has gained a very positive impression of Ducati's future development direction. The early results from the 850 cubic centimeters test are thought to have further reinforced his belief that Ducati possesses the resources, technology, and competitive package needed to remain one of the main title contenders under the upcoming regulations. With this decision, Marquez and Ducati appear ready to build a major project aimed at sustaining their dominance in the seasons ahead. On the other hand, the certainty surrounding Marc Márquez's future is further clarifying the MotoGP transfer market situation. Several riders such as Marco Bezzecchi, Johann Zarco, and Toprak Razgatlioglu now have a clearer direction for the upcoming seasons. Meanwhile, a number of other riders have yet to officially announce their decisions regarding which teams they will race for. One name that continues to draw attention is Francesco Bagnaia. The MotoGP world champion previously admitted to feeling slightly disappointed, as he may not have the opportunity to be involved for a longer period in the development of Ducati's new 850 cubic centimeters bike, which will be used under the upcoming regulations. As one of the team's key riders, his contribution to the development process is considered highly important. Nevertheless, Bagnaia has maintained a professional attitude and remains focused on his current responsibilities. To this day, he has not made any public statement regarding where his career will go after parting ways with Ducati, leaving speculation about his future continuing to grow among MotoGP analysts and fans. Ducati's decision to retain Marquez is also seen as evidence of the success of the strategy built by Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna. From the very beginning, Dall'Igna was one of the strongest believers that Marquez still had the ability to return to the highest level, despite widespread doubts caused by his long injury history. Marquez's journey has indeed not been easy. At the start of the season, he was still struggling to find his best form. Shoulder and leg conditions that had not fully recovered caused him to have difficulty performing at his maximum on several occasions. However, as the season progressed, his performance steadily improved, eventually turning him back into a serious threat to his rivals. This improvement has also drawn special attention from Ducati team manager Davide Tardozzi. According to him, Marc Márquez is still not at 100% physical condition, even though he has already shown impressive speed and consistency across multiple rounds. He believes the rider is still holding back in certain sections of the track because he does not yet feel fully comfortable with his body after a long recovery process. Tardozzi is convinced that once Marquez fully regains his physical condition and his confidence returns completely, his performance level will rise significantly. He even believes Marquez still has the capacity to go faster than what he is currently showing. For that reason, Tardozzi considers Marquez a serious threat and a major problem for all riders on the MotoGP grid if he returns to his best form, similar to when he dominated the World Championship at the peak of his career. This statement is not without reason. In recent races, Marquez has been able to show competitive speed despite still dealing with physical limitations. His ability to manage pain while still achieving strong results is seen as proof that his winning instinct has not disappeared at all. Now, with a new contract in hand and full support from Ducati, Marquez is entering a new chapter in his career. His main goal is clear: to reclaim the world title and prove that he is still capable of competing at the highest level of MotoGP. This contract extension also sends a strong message to Ducati's rivals. Marc Márquez is not only staying but also showing full confidence in the future project of the Bologna-based team. If the development of the 850 cubic centimetres bike goes as expected and his physical condition continues to improve, MotoGP could enter a new era once again, led by one of the most successful riders in the history of the sport. With the season still ongoing and the championship battle becoming increasingly intense, Marquez's decision to commit to a 2-year contract with Ducati could become one of the most important moments that will shape the direction of MotoGP competition in the coming years. What do you think? Has Marc Márquez's decision to extend his contract with Ducati for 2 years been the right move for his MotoGP career? And do you believe that Ducati's next generation 850 cubic centimetres bike will truly be the key to Marquez's dominance under the new regulations? Or could we instead see surprises from other manufacturers? Share your thoughts below.